It's not like me to usually talk about myself to other people and let them know anything about me. But I feel since I was doing this group, I've come out a shell.
In general, Mellow Dads is a 14-week parenting programme. Not a parent programme in the way you perceive parent programmes. It's not behavioural management, it's about relationships, it's about improving interactions between parents and their children.
I sit back at night in that cell and I say to myself, what can I have done to improve myself? I know I've let myself down, I've let my veins down, we've been in and out of prison. But that doesn't still make me out to be a bad father, you know what I mean? Because I love my veins more than anything.
My name's Jamie Bryceland. I'm a rehabilitation officer at Greenock Prison. I think this programme set out right away to be able to support them. That if we do talk about things in class, the support network's there in order to deal with it. Because these guys miss their kids.
I mean, it does get to me. You know what I mean? I've saw me before. First time Megan came up here before, she's, walking away for a visit. It's just her wee face, staring at me, and then we got in that door, man, I just burst into tears.
It is a therapeutic process. The morning sessions are really about that. It's about, in fact, it's something we really had to think about here. Are we doing this, is this going to work for these guys, or are we putting them through something that they're really consciously making an effort not to think about in prison?
See, at the very start, when I interview you and ask you questions, how you think your kid feels, how do you let them down, and all that. Obviously, you feel a bit, lost, helpless, and that, you don't know. It's hard to explain.
Generally, it's a feeling of helplessness, or there's some sort of conflict at home, and whenever they call, they're expected to sort it out, and they feel helpless because they're in the jail.
The programme consists of a morning session, which is kind of therapeutic, self-reflective. How was I parented, and how does that impact on how I parent? It consists of an afternoon session where we look at a much more practical parenting workshop. We're seeing things round about you, like how did I feel becoming a dad. We do look at some kind of behavioural management stuff there, but much more positive and much more kind of strength-based parenting. And we also use in the afternoon video feedback.
I quite enjoyed that, you know what I mean? It was giving me a bit of positive feedback and all. How to go about things in the future, rather than just rushing in what I usually do and just losing it.
It helps the whole rehabilitation process if these guys are better dads. If they've got a closer bond with the child, it also brings together the whole family, because I firmly believe that fathers are central to the family to make the family work.
I grew up thinking somebody was my dad for ages, and then he got to jail, and then they tell me who my real dad was. I could learn bits and bobs from him, obviously. I've learned I know what it'd be like him.
Even if they've never met them, they still talk about how they've never met their father and how he was never around, and how that had such a big impact on them, and it shapes the way they view what they're going to do. So in here we're seeing that a lot, that the guys have a preconception of what being a father looks like, and it's about remoulding that kind of view of masculinity and fatherhood and what it means to be a man, what it means to be a father. We do a lot of work on that.
I believe that kids need not just their mum, they need their dad there and on their life. My dad died in 2005. He died of a heart attack. I saw my dad as a friend, a good friend, even though he was my father. I miss my dad, I must admit, I miss my dad more than I miss my ma. I mean, because my dad was right close to us. When at my dad's funeral, they played the song that you liked to know, My Heart Will Go On, Titanic song. I mean, and when he was getting cremated and the curtains were shutting there, and his big picture of him with his brown suede jacket was on the coffin, and when that was getting in, when the curtains were shutting, I just jumped up to grab a picture, and I went in the coffin, I was trying to hold it back. You know what I mean? I just broke down. I mean, I ended up hitting the drink for a few months. Because my dad went, I mean, it's a hard thing when somebody really close to you does go. It can have an impact on you and all.
I think the process is essential. I think if you don't get to a place where you know how you got to here, then you can't really figure out how you're going to get forward. And all the techniques in the world won't really help you if you can't get to the core of the relationship, what you want your relationship to your child to look like, how you want them to view you and how you want to interact, to be loved by them.
See, when she was born, it just felt like she was been there for the start. For the minute she came, I mean, so it's hard to... I've grown up getting the me personality and that. Just going on 14 months, I'd say. 14 months this month, aye. Can't really moan, she's still easy going, I go to visits and that, she still comes to me easy. And the visit you get in here helps. Because I get to change your mains nappy and that at this visit.
You can't help get a sense of pride with the guys when you're watching with their journey, and it happens in every single group. I don't think it's particular to this one, but there's always, it's always started with a kind of feeling of resistance, trepidation, vulnerability, all of those things, and to watch people grow in confidence. One of the huge outcomes for our programme is improved parental confidence.
By me not getting to see my wains, it's not just me who's getting punished, it's the wains. It's getting punished and all, and even me coming to prison, I'm not doing them any favours, because I'm not there for them. And that's what's made me realise doing this group and all, and some of the things that I've learned from it, I need to stay out to start to really get a good friendship with my wains, rather than running about the way I'm doing things.
If you can increase somebody's self-esteem or their worth, they're less likely to offend. And I think if you apply that to being a dad, it multiplies it, if you like.
Yes, I believe every kid should have a father somewhere in their life. I can't wait to get back out.